Gosh, I was never interested in science as a kid. I just was a reader. For me, engaging with the world was engaging through a book. And I loved history. I loved English. We grew up in Belfast in Northern Ireland, and of course it was really troubled times. My father took our family across to England, and then I found a school where I began to focus. I began to pay more attention in science. Something about biology caught my interest. But if at that time I would have said, look, I'm going to do history, but my family were really clear, you're going to be a doctor. I don't think I knew a lot about being a doctor, but as always, one's family have often a lot to do with your first decision. So then I thought, should I change my subjects? And it was a moment actually, which was one of those sliding doors moments. And then I began to find out things about myself. I really loved maths, and physics began to sort of intrigue me more, and I began to think through them in a way that was a little bit more conceptual. And I think the imagination and the creative in science is remarkable. I think people go to the technical and they feel that really science is about facts, it's about learning them in a logical sequence, but it's not. It's actually about having the tools to really understand something that's not known, and the creative process of having the question and then having the idea about how you might address that question. It's incredibly creative. It's addictive. When you wake up in the morning, my kids around the table will say, Mum has begged off, because I'd suddenly get captured by maybe it works like this, not that. Sometimes as young women, we often get lots of advice and I often say I've seen more careers killed by kindness. No, you don't want to do that now. You just do this. So people come in to manage your lives for you. To be honest, I find smiling and nodding is good, and then doing exactly what you need to do that allows you to balance and find your balance in the roles. I've written some of my best grants when I've been pretty heavily pregnant. Now, what I do want to do is write a novel. Everyone wants to write a novel. Of course they do. But I'm going to try and do it because I think it will reconnect me to that reader. Could argue internal tasks, live in your inner world, the writer and reader. But hey, that's who I am.